What's up, everybody? Dragon King Mark here, and I'd like to thank you guys for joining me on Bastion. Might sound a bit different, but I'm using a new mic. Yeah, I got another set of headphones that allows me to use this, that comes with a little microphone. So, yeah. Last we left off, Storm Cinder Brick Fort, and we were able to get access to Langston River.
That's the Langston River. Used to cut all the way to the wild. Think it was bad then.
Well, I actually cut the stream off right here because I just remembered that this is a two-part area. Langston River and Prosper Bluff. You'll find out what it means later. Oh yeah, we also destroyed the scrapyard in one shot. To the river! Visit the memorial to complete vigils in remembrance of the Calamity. I already know how to do that, man. I also bought Transistor, so there's that.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the Calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Always nice to get some fragments here.
Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weeping Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick.
Crap.
They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out.
Man.
Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. The kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
It's amazing how they treat Weeping Nellie like a she. I mean, I know it's a ship and all, but...
At least she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
Here it is.
Then the kid here's not usual. Why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them pickers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us wish we could fly at times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. Kid almost falls again. Windbags getting even better out here. They aim to smash with their Nelly splinters. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly.
No. Oh. Whoa. That is one really determined ship.
She's just got to make one last stop. With her last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in a pecking country. They want that core real bad. Seems the Calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 3 times.
An opening.
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Peckers are an aggressive species of bird now harboring a post-Calamity superiority complex. Good to know. But who was Ruff referring to? Us?
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
Prosper Bluff.
Used to take an enterprising man, or a plain old fool, to venture out that far.
I'm sorry, I just want to see this. The Pecker won! Holy crap, he actually kicked its ass.
The most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
Huh?
How's it go again?
Is that singing?
Yeah, that's the one.
Someone's singing. I doubt you guys can hear it, so you'll hear it as we get closer. A woman. Out of the way, Peckers, you annoying bugs. Yes, I called them bugs, even though they're birds. I don't get it either, but in all honesty, like, I really hate these guys. Damn it. What's over here? I really suck right now. It is odd, I usually never do.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
Oh man, I can't go that way.
Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Hidebound journal. Worn book handwritten in traditional Ura script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formulae. So this must have been a journal for someone.
And besides, just like the song goes,
Vlad. Dang it, you made me miss my cue. How come you're not even... Oh, I think it might be on PlayStation. And this is the source of the song. I'm not on PSN, not my... Right. Right. Do I sound good, Cody? I'm using the other microphone.
they'll be here before too long.
That's why I wanted to wait until then. The singer agreed to return to the Bastion.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
And here is Zia, the singer. The singer. Ancient spices. Eating this stuff was like a rite of passage in the city. Did the Ura like it?
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Caelandia's fine goods. Unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here.
Not much to see out there beyond the Bastion, but maybe you'll find something.
Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see. But leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
The Marshal's badge. Did the Marshals give you any trouble? You seem worried whenever you see this badge.
Girl tried to run away from home one time. But the Marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Oh. Oh, wow. Hidebound journal. Traditional Ura script was outlawed in the city. Is this your handwriting?
So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Her dad's journal. Well, I got enough to get some more of this, but I'll save it. Anything? Single well placed shot. I think I can do that. If you guys want to get fragments fast, you can do that. Can you read any of this? Do these charts and formulas mean anything to you?
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away.
Whoa, what? Half the secrets of the Calamity in this thing? Zolf, can you translate it? What do you make of these drawings and diagrams? Isn't this written in your native language?
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. As when I tell him there's only one core left, I shouldn't have believed it either.
Yeah, I agree, Cody. I agree, Vlad. And finally, the shrine. Whether the gods will help or hinder in the wake of the Calamity is anyone's guess. New idols available.
Oh, the Pantheon.
Goddess of oath and abandon, a Kobe. No one bound the chastened maiden, save for herself. Her shackles are her own design. Foes shall have vengeance in the throes of death. This makes them grow quicker to strike, and this one gives foes the ability to basically cause an explosion as they die. Literally, these two are like the two most useful, but new idols are available. Sorry, Zia. Javel and Hensei. Foes shall grant resilience to physical harm. Half the Tower Keeper's face is that of a youth in his prime, and the other, an old man. Hensei. They say the veiled widow is smiling beneath her robes, her body all scratches and scars. Foes shall strike with greater ferocity. Combine that with Piff and you're doomed.
Javel. Hensa. The gods never liked competing for people's affections. A Kobe.
I am probably going to die for this. At the same time, I want to do it. God have mercy on my soul.
We track the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
Let's try Zolwood Grove again. I feel that now that I've got it slightly upgraded, it might do a bit more damage. Hopefully.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket. Plenty of gores to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results. The best of the best cleared the course in just a few shots.
Awesome! Scrap salvo. Revisit the proving grounds to master each weapon and earn rewards. I highly recommend coming back here with upgraded weapons. That's just me.
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day.
Probably.
He ain't all that shy.
Nope, I think this is just the first girl that's in the Bastion that... Wait. Zolf? Zolf! Oh, there you are.
Zolf trails off and asks to be alone.
I have a feeling this ain't good.
We ain't much for pleasantries.
Oh yeah, you crusty old... The grove finally withered over. No point in going back now. I'll take care of Bullhead Court and the others later. The Wild Outskirts. An expeditionary team aimed to use it to tame these lands, but went missing. Sorry I'm being quiet, working on a thing. Yeah, it's cool, bro. It's cool.
That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys disappeared.
Jawson? Complete vigils on the memorial to earn additional fragments. You know, there is actually a thing, an achievement for this game to complete the who knows wheres with the idols equipped. I think half or all of them.
Unknown.
Wild unknown.
Man alive.
The Wild
Place
Outskirts.
was so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
Yep. Dueling pistols.
You know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Savage things lurking at every turn.
You gotta be really
Ain't
quick.
The worst of it either.
Remember when I told you that enemies that die eventually give you... Wait, why do I not have a...
Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon.
Yeah, I definitely gotta mention this. Those idols really make this a lot more difficult.
They shouldn't have let their guard down. The core's right there, itching to come home. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survived the Calamity. It toughened him up. Same goes for the kid.
I can solely understand why the Wild ate those guys alive. I gotta get a skill for these pistols soon.
Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Slinger Jawson's old outpost is all that's left of him.
Stunning Wallop, Whirlwind, Mirror Shield, Hand Grenade, Trip Mine, Squirt Lure, Scrap Salvo. gotta really remind myself to something greasy.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far.
No! Don't get me! Get the enemies! Wait.
Can't see the last of them. Wow, gives a wallflower a taste of its own medicine.
I know for a fact that there's some goodies around here. The one thing I hate about the dueling pistols is the fact that you kind of have to rapid fire.
Jawson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here.
Okay, just do this.
The kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
Oh crap, I forgot about this guy.
Sure foot out there. Kid learns the hard way not to touch those things. Sees a smooth black stone popped up by the Calamity. He's seeing plenty more.
Definitely want to do that. And yeah, you're going to be seeing more of those things soon. God, I hate these things. That Bastion bourbon is really going to help you out here in later parts. Believe me.
Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp. Wild green vine apples, about the only good thing out here. The Wild's already reclaimed this place.
Something foul.
He's anxious to get back. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot.
Zia shares Zolf's ethnicity, but unlike him, she was born and raised in Caelandia. Wonder why that is.
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The Calamity failed, he says. But I will not.
Oh shit!
Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Zolf, what the hell did you just do? Monument. Fractured monument. Evidence of Zolf's rage against the Bastion. Something brought out a flash of violence in the man. He attacked Rooks and severely damaged the monument, then fled in anger. Oh crap. Are you hurt? What happened back there?
Zolf cursed the city. Cursed the Bastion. Cursed me. Said he was going home.
What? What exactly did Zolf do?
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Oh shit.
Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put it back together. The shards. We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
And you guys all thought this game was over. Sorry to say this, but it ain't. Yep. You think getting the final core would have done you? Dual Decider. I was wondering where that was. But you guys honestly thought that this was it? No, fool. It's only just begun. I can say also you might like what I'm working on. Well, yeah, I definitely agree with what you just said. Dang it, Zolf, you ruined the Bastion!
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Slinger Range. Bounty hunters longing to explore the wild unknown were wise to train here first.
Slinger Range is where the city's quickest pistoliers put themselves to the test.
And given how much... Tap the attack button rapidly to shoot faster with the dueling pistols. Believe you me, I hate these guns so much.
You have to think fast to survive the wilds, and none a lot faster than the slingers. They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine.
And I'll ask later what you meant, Cody.
They knew just when to start shooting, and when to stop. Those pistols can spit out rounds just as quick as you can pull the trigger.
Until you can get some upgrades for this gun, you might want to consider just getting up close and personal like this.
Learning to hold your flag could be its own challenge.
Stalled. 700 or more. Yeah, you definitely, if you want to get that score, you definitely need to consider getting rid of that scatter for the bullets. Believe you me, that's going to be really helpful. I remember having to redo this one a few times, as well as the breaker, but as well as the
Well, even the slingers weren't quick enough to escape the Calamity.
Well, gee, that's reassuring. Not. Bullhead Court. Alright. I kind of forgot to mention this, but I've already mentioned this on my DeviantArt and my FA journals, but I'm officially an uncle.
Back in session for the kid.
Yeah. My nephew, Antonio Jorge Irizarry, was born.
Had to make do with nothing but a shield.
Always wise to do it like that. The timing part is the one that really gets me, though. Oh god, I hate these guys. I was so close! Oh crap.
The kid pulls it off like it was nothing.
Oh sweet! Well, yeah. 0 to 1 hits. That's the challenge of this one. Unlocking upgrades in the forge costs fragments, but switching between upgrades is free. Thank God, because if I had to repay, I would be so pissed.
There's a hint of pride in his eye when he gets back, and more than a hint in mine. Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm. He's made a right comfortable bed for all those bullets. That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick. Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
Believe me, that one is actually really useful.
A pair of slinger pistols is just the ticket if a hammer's too slow.
Jawson Bog.
The less said about Jawson Bog, the better. That place will eat your mind.
What do you guys think, chat? Should we go for Jawson's Bog before I end it? Let's do it. Ceylondian explorers transported the shards deep into the wilds to expand the city's borders. These guys were nuts!
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do?
Yeah, this place is creeping me out.
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the Core's medicine.
Poor man's core. Frick. And we around it?
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
The wild unknown spanned much of the continent, tempting the city with its riches and mysteries. And believe you me, this is where shit's about to get really, really, really weird.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know.
What? What the heck? I'm back in Prosper Bluff. Whoa! 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 Come on. Siren.
The dead welcome him with open arms. Kid pops him a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. There's no way out.
The Masons.
What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf of the Ura. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm Zolf of the Ura.
Now
That must have been what.
Something stranger still. Did anybody else survive?
Guess that Zolf thing must have been when they first met.
Sure enough, he finds
What?
peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, pineapples, swamp weeds, ankle gators.
Ankle what? Okay, Russ was not kidding. This place is eating my mind.
Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Salute.
He sets foot inside one of Caelandia's famous watering holes.
The sole regret.
The security is just extreme. He's a pity.
Oh crap! What is this freaking Toho? This ain't Toho game! I don't even know what this game even is anymore. Who am I?
Kid succeeds where the Calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondi, the bartender? Proper story's supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky.
What is going on?
He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull.
Am I high right now?
The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
I am so confused right now.
He sees what's left undone.
What just happened? I don't get it either, people. I really don't.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
Oh. The shard.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole.
Yeah, that would be really you. What the fuck is this?
Disgusting things.
I'm so high, aren't I?
Ever heard of the lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say.
Holy crap!
Like a scumbag sprung a leak. Hard to get a sure footing in the bog.
Well, this place is about to give me nightmares for the rest of my life. Great.
Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels.
Yeah, upgrade to dual pistols. Just bear with me on that.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
I really don't think they were joking either.
Prunes it down to size somehow.
Why do I keep running into that? Yeah, just a heads up, guys. If you have that idol activated, be prepared. You're gonna take a lot more damage if you don't roll out of the way.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
Given everything he just saw and everything we've seen, I don't want to talk about it either. I mean, whatever's in that bog must have really made him high.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place.
Let's go with distillery.
The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
The true distillery grants access to potent spirits from the private reserve. Let's do it.
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Falling Mount. 100 damage or counter blocking with a bullhead shield. Cinderbrick Stout. Black Rye. Survive an attack that would have brought defeat. Oh, Black Rye.
Black Rye is like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
And check it out. You get like a second level to the place too. Oh yeah, the monument. The memorial. The Masons.
The Masons. We built the city strong. Now there's only two of us.
They built and rebuilt the massive rippling walls as Ceylondia's border spread. So I guess that means Rux is a Mason. By that dialogue. Okay. Stabstein. This one is really, really good. Let me just tell you that right now. Getting that is really going to be useful for later. Now, as for the Forge, we'll take care of that one soon. Reduce long range damage, faster reload. Let's save some of these. I got a feeling I'm going to need them soon. Rocks!
We talk a little, here and there. Never could ask for a song.
Maybe he's just shy.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Rothless Lagoon. Folktales say this is where the legendary Ankle Gator Queen resides.
Rothless Lagoon. Even the brushers stopped going there. Didn't like being eaten.
Let's take care of that one later. Now that the shutter's recovered, it seems best to stay far away from here. No kidding, Rux. Well, I think that's it for Bastion for today. I'm Dragon King Mark. Well, actually, we did pretty dang good. I mean, we were able to... Now we have to go on a new search to save it, the Bastion. But besides all that, we got Zia here, so we got some company. Anyway, this is Dragon King Mark, and next time on Bastion, we're going to go to Rothless Lagoon and continue hunting more shards. And hopefully, if we find Zulf, we got to get some answers out of him. Half the secrets of the Calamity were in that hidebound journal. This journal. Something happened. Whatever Zulf found, it must have set him on a mass. It must have just set him off. Brooks is definitely hiding something here. And whatever Zia's father was working on, it must have angered Zulf so badly that he would do this to the Bastion. We gotta find out what it is. Hopefully in the next episode, as we continue looking for more shards and doing more proving grounds, we can understand the truth about the Calamity, the Aura, the Ceylonians, the Wild, everything. Until then, I'm Dragon King Mark, and I hope to see you guys next time.